Hello everyone and welcome back to Venture Africa, and we are just about seven sequences away, or 7 levels away from the end here in the sequence, and then we'll have actually made it through the whole story mode. But yeah, I just tried to do this level and I'm gonna drop the difficulty again. This has low animal totals versus high animal totals, and the reason I'm gonna drop it back to easy is because of the freaking flamingos. I hate them. They're stupid. They die for no reason. So, yeah, we're going to drop it back to easy because the flamingos keep killing my ability to earn gems. And I think this will be better because then we can actually get through the challenge and experiment a little. Now, I don't like playing easy games for the most part, but this game seems to have a high difficulty curve anyway. And my rule of thumb is I want to play a game that's fun rather than frustrating, and when half my flamingos die every time the elephants kill a lion, that's frustrating. So I'm going to go back to easy for now. Maybe at some point, if you want to see it, we can play through it on medium or hard. But just to get through the story and unlock the levels, we'll go ahead and we will try this level on easy, so this should be a little bit better. Hopefully we'll actually be able to get through it. Also, because the harder levels, it takes like 40 minutes to get through them, and so we've had super long episodes. And I think this will be a little bit better for episode length as well, so that we can kind of keep them within the normal parameters. I know a lot of you guys don't mind having longer episodes, but it seems like a lot of people will leave during longer episodes, so I do try to keep them to about 20 minutes, unfortunately, just because I know some people don't stay interested for that long. So we'll see if this is any better. So despite the cloudy night, it's quite warm. The basalt terrain seems to have trapped the warmth of the day. I believe we're getting close to volcanoes that shape this area of Africa, and we are feeling the heat from them. So this is a volcanic region. You can tell the ground is a little different too, which it's cool. I like how this game has different regions. So let's see what our goals are. So we need 23 baboons, 15 vultures, and 9 crocodiles. That's not a lot less than what we originally had. So we need 1 lion, 2 wildebeest, 1 elephant, 1 giraffe, 3 flamingos, and 2 hyena. So this was like 12... 20 and 30, I think. So this is actually not significantly lower. To start off with, it looks like we need a lion. So let's go ahead. We'll place in some wildebeest. I'm going to lead this guy out here because you can see that there is actually some food over here for him to be able to eat. So we'll lead them over this way so that they have something they can munch on. I'm going to try and place a few more wildebeest, and then I'm going to add in our first lion. So then we need to start placing trees. We need to place a lot of trees because we have baboon goals, and the baboons tend to get preyed on more than anything else, it seems like, and so they can be very, very frustrating to try and keep alive. Also, we have a lot of giraffes that we're going to need to add too. As you can see, we're already up to our 3rd giraffe. So let's go ahead. We will add that guy in a minute as soon as we have the flower. There we go. And now we need our 2nd lion. So our wildebeest herd is pretty stable. Our baboon population is at 4. So I think I'm going to place a couple more baboons in and just make sure that we get that population fairly stable before we introduce lions that are then going to breed and have babies and grow potentially out of control. And next up, I want to actually start filling up one of the other watering holes. So you can see on the mini map, there's 1, 2, and there's like a little volcanic thing here, which is pretty cool. There's 3 and 4 watering holes aside from the original one. Oh, there's another volcanic thing here. So there's some of these scattered around, seems like. But we're going to place in this lion, and then we're going to start filling up some of those, because I think that's another mistake I've made, is not filling them up quickly enough, these other watering holes. So let's go ahead, we'll put an elephant in, and I'm going to keep placing some trees around here, especially as we're going to be having an elephant population soon. So I'm actually going to lead this giraffe out into the desert because you can see we have some trees out here. And I want these giraffes to be able to go to the farther trees so that they know where their food is out there and they don't have to eat all the ones that are super close, so that the other animals are going to be relying on. Whoa, I am so lost. There we go. All right, let's keep placing some of these trees. We got to place another giraffe. I guess I'll just do that here. And we'll go ahead and we will start placing some flamingos. We still have 2 lions. Yeah, okay. So they'll reach that goal on their own pretty soon here. Yep, there we go. All right. And I'm actually going to start filling this up a little bit more, if I can find it. It's right up here, right? Oh, right over here. There we go. We'll start filling this a little bit more. I'm going to put 2 flamingos in it so that we have the flamingos here and they can start populating. And then we'll go ahead and we're down to 5. No, we're going to have such trouble even with this. So yeah, this game just has a generally high level of difficulty. Despite this being the easiest level, it's just naturally a very hard game, seems like. So let's actually place in another elephant. And I'm going to start placing some trees over at the other watering holes so that we can start placing animals out here too if we need to. I'm going to put 1 giraffe here so that we can get another tree. And then now we actually need some hyenas. So I want to be really super careful because we do not want our baboon population to get completely destroyed. That was a problem I had the first time I played through this. So if we're going to place hyenas, I want them to be out towards the kind of the middle area. Let's lead, oh, you need to eat. You need to go eat, or you need to get water, so you would be a good candidate for this. Let's lead you out to this other watering hole here, and I think that would be a good thing because then we can go ahead and have the wildebeest kind of traversing this area and hopefully get the hyenas to follow them. So we'll go over here. There we go. Now we see that. We need to place some more baboons over at this one. Let's go ahead. We'll put a few in and start placing some of them here. I'm going to put more than a few actually because now we're going to go ahead and we will put 2 hyenas in and let the hyenas come after these baboons. So let's go ahead and we'll add another one shortly and then we'll focus on adding some more trees here. So that did add quite a lot to this area. Let's fill this up a little bit more. Now we've got to place some more flamingos and this is where things are going to get tricky already. Alright, nope, somebody died. Okay, so let's place in another one. I think all of our flamingos now are at this area, which is not a good thing. Our baboon goal at least is going up, but if we come back over here, yep, we have no more flamingos. They completely just died off, and so the problem is that they tend to do this a lot, and it causes major issues. So is this one completely full? This one is completely full. Let's move on to this one. Are giraffes all the way out here? Yeah, they are. Wow, okay. Let's lead you. Oh, they can already see it. Okay, that's fine then. I'm just going to start filling up all of these, I think, because then we can start flamingo populations in every single one. So we want to make sure we get this full. We just need another lion, too, which we actually do have to place in a new lion. Oops, that's the old watering hole. So actually, I'm going to focus on getting the wildebeest a little bit more situated. So let's place some more grass out here, like right up here, because all the other ones are actually good. So let's have some of these guys follow this route. They know about the watering hole in the distance, but now they know about this grass as well. And we'll actually go ahead and we will add in a lion at this watering hole that should help us out. So as the wildebeest are on their way, we'll put 1 lion in here. We have quite a few baboons. I'm going to add another tree for them. We'll place a few more even. And then we don't have any elephants at this one. So let's go ahead and we will place one here to start off with. And, oh, we actually already got one. So the lions need to populate too. Let's go up here and I'm going to start filling this up a little bit more. We have a giraffe down there getting a drink. But let's go ahead and we will add another lion here momentarily. So we're almost at our baboon goal. That's a lot better than the previous time I tried to play this. So let's come up here. And we need more giraffes. So let's start placing, oops, that's too far. Let's start placing some trees around, okay, where is the watering hole? Oh, it's all the way up here. Let's start placing some trees around this one. And then we can place a few more giraffes up here, I think. And in a minute, we'll actually be able to fill this up a little bit more. Yep, so we got to even place another giraffe. And hopefully these groups will not clash because supposedly giraffes are pretty territorial. But they seem to be taking care of themselves quite well, which is really a good thing. Let's place another giraffe. We'll start putting even some more trees in. And now we have a flamingo goal. Fantastic. Alright, let's start placing some flamingos here. Why? This is why I hate the flamingos. They are... These flamingos in this game are the reason we have the phrase bird brain, I swear. They are so... They're not the brightest candles on the cake. Let me put it that way. That's probably the nicest way I can say it. They're just not smart. They die so easily, and it is such a pain in the tail. So let's come over here. We've got another watering hole out here. Yep, we can start filling that one up. And we've got some bushes, so I'm actually going to place a couple wildebeest on this side. There we go. We can even place a little bit more, so I'm going to put some grass out here. We almost have enough, oh, we do have enough flamingos now, which is good. Let's start filling this watering hole up a little bit more as well. And we can actually put a giraffe out at this one because we have some trees right up here. So let's put a giraffe here. I'll go ahead and we're going to place between these, we're going to keep putting some grass and some bushes here. So we actually need to up our wildebeest population by quite a lot. So I'm actually going to put 1 or 2 in right here. And that should actually give us enough. Yep. Can we actually fill this even higher in a minute? Let's check. Well, we'll check on this one. Yes. And then we can, I think, fill this one up a little bit more as well. Right up here. Yeah. So let's have, you have no food. Oh my goodness. Go get food. Go get food quickly before you die. Please tell me they're not actually gonna die. We need them to eat. I think they're gonna die, though. Okay, quickly go get food. He's gonna die right at the brink. Oh, no, no! Eat the food that's closer! Is he eating? Is he eating? I think he's eating. It's just not very fast. Okay. Oh, he's gone to the bush there. Okay. So, let's place a couple more of these wildebeest in. We need a hyena, though, is the thing. So, let's actually put 1 out here. I think these guys will be able to eat from the... Yeah, they can kill the babies. Okay. So that's actually a good thing. This guy died right in the middle of nowhere. Let's place another hyena out here because they can just go eat. We need to place some more vultures in as well, which means we need even more predators. I'm going to put some more flamingos out in some of these more peaceful watering holes because you can see how fast their population is dropping. And let's start placing some more trees. Trees are always going to be an important thing. Oh, that's right. These guys don't know how to find the food out here, so we got to lead them out here by hand. But you can see our baboon population is kind of going up and down, and so we definitely want to make sure these guys kind of know what they're doing. So I'm going to lead this guy down to the next watering hole so he knows where he's going, and we'll probably see them kind of just traverse their way back and forth, I hope, which I think would be a very good thing. So we need more flamingos. We're going to place some in here and start a population. There we go. We actually got enough, and then we'll kind of come back up here, and I also want to kind of boost this population just a little bit. We can place in, not another flamingo, we'll place in an elephant here because, oh, no, I skipped past it. Place in an elephant here, and we'll start placing some of these trees so that the elephant has enough to eat because we'll actually put in another, and then we'll start adding some baboons out here too. You need to come this way and figure out where the wildebeest are. You could probably actually kill that one, but I don't think I'm going to have you do that. There should be some other kills out here. Is that, though the hyena died, okay. Well, that's not going to help too much. Let's place down a vulture or 2 just to kind of get started, and then we'll actually put in another elephant, which helped us out there. And then we can put in another lion somewhere because our other populations are actually full. So let's start putting in some baboons, I think, and we'll start a lion population out here. We just need to place a lot of baboons so that we don't run out. So let's place another one, and you can see this is still quite difficult despite us being on the easiest level. I don't think I ever actually beat this game when I was younger. I never quite figured it out. So we've got quite a few out here now. I think we can support... Oh, there was already a lion there. Okay. And there was one right there. Dang it. Okay, here we go. I think we can support 1 lion here. So we'll go ahead, we'll put our first lion in, and then we need another elephant somewhere. So let's see if we go down here. What I'll do is I will place in 1 elephant, and then I will place... Oh, we can go ahead and do that here, actually, I guess. They managed to, they just reproduced on their own, I guess. So how is our wildebeest population doing? They're having babies, which is good news for us. We need to place more, though, so let's go ahead, we'll put more in, just so that we don't lose that population. We've got a lot of hyenas, which is good. Let's go ahead and we'll send these wildebeest out here, so that they are aware of the food out here, and then when they're following the herd, they'll find the other food, too. And then likewise, I will place a couple of wildebeest down here, just one or two, and they should be able to see this area here. They'll meet up with the other herds as well. So now what we can do is I'm going to place a young wildebeest and just to kind of jumpstart this hyena population. And yeah, the hyena got him. So just to kind of jumpstart that, we needed to put a younger animal so that the young hyenas will be able to eat. Normally you can put spring hares out and they'll be able to eat them, but you can't have, the young hyenas can't take down an adult animal, so you have to kind of kickstart that population for them. Let's keep placing trees here, and then our baboon goal has already been met. Let's, the elephant goal isn't too bad, so I'm going to start looking at some of our more established watering holes and trying to find a good place to put a crocodile, which I think here could be a good one because we have lions, we have baboons, and I think the crocodiles will even go after the lions, I think. We didn't lose that, so now we can put 2 of them here. And because we have a lot of animals dying over here, I'm also going to put some of these vultures in at this watering hole. So we'll go ahead and we will place in some vultures here, I think. And we can put another one in. Why are you going so far? I don't know why they're going so far to get food. We've got quite a few of the baboons out here, so that's a good thing. There we are, and I think overall, yeah, this should be a pretty good place to kind of get them started. So let's come back to this one. I'm going to place some more trees over here. We are going to put even more baboons in because this will be a good spot, I think. Well, the baboons are also good for, they're a good small-ish animal for lions and hyenas and crocodiles, so we need to have an even larger population of them, I think, because, again, look at this, it wants us to put in a lion, so we have 9 of 10. Where do we have our other lion? Because I want to kind of set it up so these populations can grow naturally. I think it's over here. I want to say it's over here somewhere. Is the lion out eating? We've got a lot of dead animals, so I think, yeah, there's the lion. I found him. We can go ahead and place him there, and then we'll put some elephants down here. So we can put another one in. We'll place some more trees. Oh my goodness, lots of rewards there, and then we need more. Oh no! No, what happened? Why do we lose our crocodiles? This is not what I wanted. Okay, so we need to set up another giraffe area too, I think. Let's come up to this watering hole. And we've got giraffes going back and forth there, so I think I kind of want to set up another tree out here, I think. So let's, for the first things first, let's go ahead, we'll place a couple giraffes here. We'll let them get a drink, and then we'll have you kind of come out this way and see if we can lead you all the way to this other watering hole. No, I don't want to close that. I just want to lead this giraffe. So let's have you come out here and kind of look around over there, and hopefully we will see this population grow a little bit more in the near future. So we lost our crocodiles though. So I'm going to place these guys in here. I don't know how they died off. I'm going to probably try and place a third just to kind of sustain the population, because hopefully at that point they'll get to the point where they can reproduce, but there is a lot of the baboons here, and so I think that will be a good spot for them to potentially hunt and kill these baboons. Why are they all dying? What's happening? Why are they dying? They're not getting enough food or something, I guess? I don't even know why they're dying. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep placing them until we have the population kind of take a bit, because once it's kind of stabilized, then it should be able to sustain itself. We just need, we need to make sure it stays stable. If it drops a little bit, I'm okay with that. We just need to make sure that enough crocs reach adulthood to be able to survive, because I think what's happening is that they're dying as babies before they have the chance to grow and reproduce. Yeah, somebody there died. I think... Yeah, I think they're probably dying as babies before they have the chance to reproduce. So if we lose a few adults, that's fine. We just need to make sure they actually get to the point of being adults. So I think these guys are almost old enough. We're kind of just protecting them until then. I think they'll be okay. I'm going to try and leave that population be, and hopefully it stays fairly stable. It's probably going to drop again in a minute, but as long as we have 2 adults, they should be better able to take care of themselves, I think. So we need another giraffe here. We have to put so many giraffes in. Actually, that hasn't dropped yet, so maybe that's a little bit more stable overall. We'll go ahead and place even more. And we have some baboons here, which is good. I think we probably could... Oh, we don't have enough flamingos, though. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll see. So we've got... Do we have baboons out here? We do. Their population is a little bit low, though. So let's go ahead and we'll put another tree, and we'll just place a bunch of baboons, because we need this to be a big population so that they'll go on and survive, pretty much. I think they're getting preyed on by the hyenas to a pretty significant degree, and the lions as well. Over here, we don't really have enough trees, so this might be a good place to try and place some more flamingos. We'll go ahead and put some of them in. And we need to get 13 more. So if we can try and get 13 more, or 10 more at this point, then I think we'll be okay. Oh, this one has pretty much completely lost its population. It's lost all of its breeding animals, I think. You need to fly back. Fly back. Go get food before you die. Oh no, we're losing them faster than we can replenish the population again. This is why I hate them. I hate flamingos because they do this. And we did lose a crocodile, so that's not good. Hopefully the population stays... Like, hopefully they'll reproduce soon. And it'll... No! Why? Oh, it's all just descending into chaos for no reason. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I don't really know why... Why are we having such problems with the crocodiles? We're down to 1, so I think it's at this one, I want to say. No, it's at the main one, right? Is this where we put them? Yeah, so we've got 1 that's an adult. We'll go ahead here. Oh, this is why our flamingo population is so low. We have none here. Okay, we had a kill there. I think the elephants might be stepping on some of them too, which could be a problem. But let's place some more flamingos. The flamingos really don't like the elephants because the elephants create quite a stir in the watering holes. And so if we keep placing them here, though, hopefully we'll see that population go up more. Nope, it's still dropping. Okay, we might not be able to get another flamingo. We might not be able to get the flamingo population up at all. It might not happen. A lot of them are on the shores, and a lot of them are probably going to die on the shores right now. Our vulture population is up pretty well, though, so I think... Maybe we need to just start placing some more crocodiles. Oh, we've got up to 25 flamingos, so that's a good thing. Nope. Oh, yeah, it's up to 25. Okay, I'm going to keep placing a few. We're up to 27. We might still be able to do this. We kind of just rotate around. We've got no flamingos here, so let's place at least 2 and hopefully place even more. We're up to 28, but it did just drop, I saw. Okay, 30. So we might, if we can get that gem, then it'll probably set off a cascade effect. Oh, it's gonna bait me though. It's gonna get me all the way up to the top, and it's gonna be like 1 away, and then they're just all gonna die. This is always what happens with the flamingos. This is why I hate them so much. Look at this. We can't get it past 25 or 29. It's just so frustrating. Look at... No! 28! We're losing ground! Oh my goodness. Okay, we got it to 29 again. We need to find out where we're losing flamingos and start placing them over there. Let's go up here. We've got quite a few still up here. Where are we at now? 26. There's still quite a few right here. I'm going to place several in. We just have to kind of spam place them, and it's only up to 27. See, it's doing the same thing. Oh, we completely lost this population for no apparent reason. This watering hole just does not like to work For I don't even understand why. This particular one has so many problems. There's so many animals that just will not last here. We still can't have more than one crocodile here either. And I don't think it's for want of prey. Oh, we're down to 28 again! Oh my goodness, look at, no, they're just flying away and dying. And all the crocodiles are crawling out on the shore and dying as well. Sometimes the AI in this game is just not great, and that can make it really aggravating. It is an older game, so I mean, they were doing what they could with what they had, but it can be kind of aggravating. It's still fun. It's just, you have to prepare for some frustrations in it as well. So, we've got, I think, a maximum flock of vultures. I'm going to persist with the flamingos because we are so close right now that I think if we can just get this up a little bit higher. No, go back to the water. Go back to the water. Okay, I'm giving up on this. It dropped. It dropped. Look, it's going. Look how fast it's going to go down here, too. After all that work I put in, it's going to just drop so quickly that it's not even worth it. It's already down to 20. That's basically where we started. So, yeah, it's not worth continuing to persist for that. What is worth doing is putting in some vultures over here so that we can get that goal up as well. And if we put 2 in, then they should reproduce fairly quickly. But we also want to try and get some more crocodiles in the game here. And hopefully that will help us all right so that we don't lose too much here. All right, let's place another one. We want to try and get at least 3 or 4 in each area because when some of them do die, then the others will be able to replenish. Why are the vultures? The vulture population is dropping as well. Oh, and our baboons are dropping as well. So we've got to kind of make sure we keep those populations up. It's very, very hard to get the things to stabilize in this. That's why. This is why. Okay, let's place some more baboons because we have too many predators here. Sorry if it's a little bit loud, you guys. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious in the background. Let's make sure we place enough baboons. I'm going to place some crocodiles over here, I think, as well, but I want to make sure we get enough in this one because I think one of them has died. We have at least 2 here. Okay, we have 2 total, so yeah, we definitely lost some of them. So we need to make sure we have enough adults to make a population worthwhile, basically, where it'll kind of hold its own even if some of the members die off. So let's keep placing them. 4 of 9. Let's go up here. Do we have vultures up here? We do have some vultures up here. Do we have vultures out at this watering hole? This watering hole is still really tame and really quiet. Alright, let's go over to this one again, because we have predators here, so we probably want to make sure we have vultures, which it does not look like we do. So let's go ahead and we'll place a couple in. We'll put maybe even 3 if we can. That actually got us up to goal. Now it's just the crocodiles that we need, as long as this population stays stable and the vulture population doesn't drop to any excess. So we've got a lot of animals that are, or we got a lot of predators here, I should say, and the crocodile just killed somebody, so that's good. But let's go ahead and place some more in. I think it is hunting the hyenas too, possibly. I think it might be. I can't tell what that was, actually. The lions are reproducing, but the crocodiles will hunt predators, I believe. They just have to be old enough to do so, but we're only at 4 still. For whatever reason, this population is incredibly difficult to deal with. The crocodile population is one of the other more difficult ones to try and handle. Between them and the flamingos, it's very, very difficult. And then you have stuff like the baboons, which have been doing pretty much fine the entire time. They don't seem to have too much trouble at all, for the most part. So let's go ahead, we'll place another crocodile, and then I'm going to start to move over to some of these other areas. And hopefully we've got a more stable baboon population. Somewhat. So let's place in a crocodile, and hopefully it will... Oh my goodness, those hyenas just completely destroyed that baboon there. We're actually really close, though, so we should be okay. It's a fairly stable population, seems like, and I think the crocs are even on the rise now. So we place in one more. There we go. So kind of a rough chapter, but we managed to get through it. Again, I think sometimes the AI causes quite a lot of problems, and there's the other fault to this game is that there's not a really good way of tracking how you're losing animals. So are they starving? Are they being eaten? There's not a good way to tell, and so again, it's an older game. It's still a good game. It just does have its flaws. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here for today because it is about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.